Alrighty guys, what's up? So before you watch this video, I want to give you guys some context. With our course, I just made this whole website design and creation module for beat selling, and when I got on Vimeo, I saw this video and I was like, yo, this is gold, and the YouTube community needs to see this. Robin was typing out an email and he was like, wait a second, it would be so much easier if I just made a video instead of rewriting the freaking Bible in an email. So once I found it, I started watching it and I was just like, wow, the amount of gems in this thing are amazing. So I knew I had to get it out there for you guys. And plus, Robin is the co-founder of Heat, and I don't think that he's ever been in one of these videos on the YouTube channel. So peace out and enjoy this video from Robin. There's definitely some major gems in it.
We got that mother.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Robin Wesley here. This is just a random video. I actually figured, like, as I was writing the email that you were probably just reading, I figured like it might be a lot quicker and a lot more informative for you guys to just record a video and show you how this stuff actually plays out in action. And this is probably also a great way to show you guys that the stuff that we're doing here at our masterclass, that it's really cool stuff, and it's most of all, it's legit. Like, we're using like real life examples for this stuff and everything we actually teach in our masterclass. So yeah, right from the jump, I just want to start off with the topic of the guy that plays like 32 hours in my beat store within a very short period of time. So to show you that this guy is not just something I made up, it's actually real. Like, this is the guy that has been buying a lot of beats from me since May 29 is when he made his first purchase, and he's been buying beats from me ever since, probably like purchasing a couple of beats every month. And he actually made a purchase yesterday, which is why I came up with the idea of writing an email about it and just give you a lesson about it. So yeah, also this is like not just a single guy or like a lucky case or a guy that happens to be buying a lot of beats. This is actually part of one of my strategies that I apply for selling my beats on a day-to-day. So there are more guys like these, so I wrote a couple of them down. Let me check. So Jordan, for example, he started off like emailing me with some demos, and he wanted to work with me. That was actually even before he had made any purchases. So he basically asked me like, send me over some of your stuff. Let's see if I can work with it. I sent him a beat pack, and on April 4th, he made his first purchase, and he actually decided to do his whole album using my beats. And the reason why this is actually a funny case is because I didn't expect to get any business from him initially, but he ended up not just buying my beats. Like, these are the amounts you see here, these are the beat sales, but I actually ended up doing his entire album, and I started doing all the mixing and mastering for him. So he ended up like spending probably over $3,500 on beats and services. So last guy, Jonathan right here, is also a guy that has been buying a lot of beats from me ever since 2019 or 2018 actually. So yeah, this it's real. Like, the strategies and the stuff that I actually want to talk to you about in this video, they're like extremely valuable. You can see that from what these guys are spending. So, and also wanted to show you that this is legit. Actually, as I was starting recording these videos like 20 minutes ago, I actually made a sale, and I haven't opened it yet because I actually hope that this is one of the guys that I'm mentioning here. Too bad it's a different guy. Anyway, like, still 45 bucks, so cool. So yeah, I want to show you how I get people to spend money in my beat store over and over again. But before I show you that, I just want to talk about something else, and that is basically the stuff that I've been learning from other producers that I've been helping out in the past couple of years. Because I started learning more about the stuff that they're struggling with nowadays, or that they think they're struggling with. And we hear like certain phrases a lot, like, I'm struggling to get more visitors to my website, or I'm struggling to get like more plays in my beat store, I'm struggling to get like more subscribers on YouTube. The thing is, that stuff is important, don't get me wrong, but there are things that are like way more important. So I want to start this off by telling you that you should not count the traffic, but you should make the traffic count. This is what I tell all my students. Like, don't count the traffic, but make the traffic count. You know, you need to make sure that you get the most out of every web visitor that you're getting. Like, regardless of how much that is, you need to make sure that you get the most out of everyone. So how do you do that? First of all, let's start off with my beat store, right? This is my beat store. So obviously I'm selling beats, so I'm trying to get people to visit my beat store and to make a purchase in my beat store. So I'm getting probably getting a lot more traffic than the average producer, but the principles that I'm about to show you and tell you more about, it applies to everyone, by the way. So it doesn't matter how much traffic you're getting. This is something that you cannot start with soon enough. So I'm directing people to my website to buy beats. Now, probably like 98% of the people that visit my website, they will not buy a beat right away, because that's just not how it works. Like the majority of people, and again, 98%, that's a pretty solid number, I think, they will not make a purchase. So let's say this is option A. The primary option on my website is to get people to buy beats. Now, because not everyone, the majority of people are not buying beats right away, we need to have like a secondary option. And in my case, that is having them to sign up for my email list. Option B. Now, why am I doing this? Well, the most obvious reason why I'm doing this is because I know that the majority of people are not going to buy anyway. So this gives me at least something from the visitors I generate on my site. So essentially what I have right now, I have a direct line with the customer because I got their email address. And by the way, I'm getting people's email addresses because I'm giving them something for free. You need to offer them a bribe to convince them to sign up. So for example, I'm giving away free beats in exchange for their email address. Now, what happens next is that I am going to start and build a relationship with these people. Oh, yeah, I like this. Oh, anyway, building a relationship with people, like this is probably one of the most important aspects of selling beats or selling any product in a creative space, because this is a chance to talk with people on like a more creative level. And the reason why I want to get people's emails is because I know these days, I know what people are struggling with. I know what artists are dealing with. I know what they need. I know what they think they need. So I've learned a lot about treating customers the right way and basically changing their minds about using the free beats that they've gotten when they signed up for my email list. So in the stage of building a relationship with these people, my sole intention is to change people's beliefs and convince them to buy a license for one of my beats. And that is actually working really well. So what you get is you get someone after this relationship building process to make a purchase in your beat store. Now this is already a major win, and a lot of people, they would like stop here. They're like, yes, I got them on my email list, I built a relationship with them, and they made a purchase. Yes, I got it. That's a win. Yes, it is a win, definitely. But you know where the real money is in selling beats and how you scale your business without relying on like a lot of traffic? That is here. Getting people from buying one beat to placing a second order in your beat store. Like seriously, the real money in selling beats is here. Let me just explain this to you so you get what I mean with this. Once you start doing stuff like this, so you start gathering data and email addresses, and you get your first customers, and then you get people to buy beats over and over again, at a certain point, you know that like a percentage of people that buy will become a recurring customer. So let's say you get like in your first year, you get like 50 customers. And in that first year, let's say 10% of those people will come back and buy another beat. That's like 5 customers. But that 10%, that can always remain the same. You know, in my case, it's a lot more. Like a lot of people that buy my beats, they come back to buy more beats. Now, you have to like think bigger for a second. If you get like 500 people in your second year that buy beats, that's like 50 people that come here to buy, that turn into a recurring customer. Then if you get like in your third year, you get like 5,000 customers, then 500 people, another 10%, are going to turn into a recurring customer. Here, this is where the real money is. And this is a mistake that a lot of producers are making. Because as you know, like a lot of guys, they're just focusing on trying to get as many artists to their beat store as possible because they focus on option A. Trying to get people to buy beats right away. I'm telling you, it's not how it works. The majority of people will not buy. So that's okay. try to get them to sign up for your email list. Option B, if you're not doing either of these, if you're not doing like the email list sign up, then you're already missing out on sales. I'm telling you that. Then you need to like convince people to buy a license. Let's call this like step C for now. Now, yeah, you get this. If you're doing this, if you're getting people on your email list, you're probably doing this as well. But then this step number D, trying to get people from being a first-time customer turning into a recurring customer. Now, this is where a lot of guys are missing out on. And I want to sketch an example for this because it might sound like very obvious, but the thing is, like, there are different ways to go about this. Like this is a marketing funnel, and this is how I get people to go from to coming in for free beats to placing a first order and then buying more beats over and over again. So this is a funnel. But there are different types of marketing funnels out there, and a lot of them focus on either step A or step B. So for example, they're trying to get like a lot of people in, and they offer a beat pack with like 50 beats, for example, for $30. All right. Now, let me tell you this. That is a great way because that is going to ensure that you're getting sales. You're probably getting a higher conversion rate than I'm getting. But you're missing out on a lot of money in the bigger picture. And I want to show you that. Imagine that I would have only used a marketing strategy that would focus on getting people to buy like 50 beats for $30. In that case, I would have been done with Joseph like 6 months ago, and he would only spend like $30. So that is why we take a different approach in this, and why we do not focus on the quantity of orders and selling like a lot of beats for a low ticket price. Even though it works, I know that this is much more valuable long term. Now, when you look at all this stuff, right? You're trying to get people to sign up for your email list. Well, aren't you only going to attract people that want to buy or that want to get free beats? This is a misconception. Like, this is something that you should not worry about. Yes, there are going to be people that will only come for free beats, like probably just as many people that do not buy a beat at the first visit. So let me tell you this, because I store all my data. And Joseph, guess what? He came in for free beats. So this guy came in initially for free beats, and I did all of this. I started building a relationship with him. I started sending out emails and stuff, and now he's placed like 32 orders. And this is how the stuff actually plays out. Now, when you look at all this stuff, you might be thinking like, damn, this is like a stressful and long process. You need to get people to sign up for your email list. Then you need to talk to them, and you need to send emails back and forth and yada yada. It's not. If it was like that, then I would have never gotten to where I am today. All this stuff that you're seeing here, this entire funnel, it's like fully automated. Like, we got entire sequences for this. We got templates we got email templates, we got automations, we got email funnels, we got whole marketing funnels, we got tools that store the data, like the Active Campaign that we're using right here. We're keeping track of the customers, and we know exactly what they've been up to and how they've been engaging with us, and that only helps to optimize this whole process. So if you're considering to sign up for CCS and you're worried about this, you're like, damn, I don't have time to do all this stuff. Well, let me tell you this, we got all this stuff set up for you. You can basically copy all this stuff. You can instantly implement it, and I don't want you to get this wrong. Of course, you're going to get emails back. You need to respond to some emails, but the most important emails, the most important messages that you send out to people, they're like fully automated, so you don't have any work on that. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I thought it could be very valuable for some of you guys. Now, I do want to mention, like, the stuff that I'm doing right here with sketching it out in this program. I just randomly Googled it. This is not what CCS is like. Don't get it wrong. We got a lot better videos, high quality stuff, and this was just like I said, a random video. So yeah, if you got any questions about this, reply to the email that I just sent you. Actually, either way, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. So whenever you get a chance, hit me back and let me know what you think of this.